the Philippines, evidenced by a lot of different cases and reforms that we have been undertaking, and the commitment has never been stronger, no, to prevent and to hold responsible and accountable those erring law enforcement officers who engage in this heinous crime, I would say, no, of extrajudicial killings. So even without verifying the information, the government stance is consistent ever since. The president has been very firm by saying that we will not recognize the jurisdiction of the ICC because we indeed have a very well and robust justice system.
Following on that, sir, since the Philippines will not cooperate in the ICC probe, does that cover government officials as well? Meaning, bawal po ba sila makipag-cooperate on their personal capacity if kinontak sila ng ICC?
Well, as mentioned by the Solicitor General, this is a government policy. So when a government officer or official is coordinating with the ICC against the direction or the orders and the policy of the government, there may be accountability involved. So it's, if there's any law enforcement or government official that goes against the policies and orders of the authorities in position, then obviously there will be some sort of conflict of interest. There will be accountabilities and definitely liabilities that go with it.
What about retired officials, sir?
Well, if they are acting in their civilian capacity or personal capacity, then of course we have little to hold over them, no? However, again, we will not recognize anything that will come out of that conversation or coordination with them.
Thank you.
Last na lang, sir, anong pwedeng ikaso sa kanila? Yung mga magko-cooperate, sir?
There
Like
are
government officials.
there are certain provisions under Republic Act 6713, which is the conduct of public officers. So these are ethical guidelines followed by all public officials, and obviously, if you go against the policy, it will be found under those provisions, no, the liabilities. Thank you.
Thank you. Alvin Baltasar, Radio Pilipinas. Mike, please. Eden. Oh.
Asek Labano, other matters din po. Asek, any update on the legal process currently being undertaken in the case of Pastor Apollo Quiboloy amid his refusal to subject himself to the court's jurisdiction?
Well, obviously, the respondent or the accused has to submit his person to the court for the court to be able to assert its jurisdiction, no, and to subject him to other processes under the law. As of right now, there are 2 outstanding warrants of arrest for the 2 cases of child abuse and qualified trafficking. Just as an update as well, we've transferred the cases from Davao to Pasig City so that the same team of prosecutors may be able to prosecute both cases together and jointly. No, we are still, obviously he's still at large, so the law enforcement agents are still on the lookout, and they've continued the operations to be able to arrest on the basis of the warrants that have been issued by the court.
Asek, since nabanggit nyo na he's still at large, based on the information you have, nandito pa rin ba siya sa Pilipinas?
Yes, we do have information that he is still within the country, unless there are new developments from the police. No, but as far as our information is concerned at the DOJ, he is currently still in the country.
Isa na lang, Asek. How about the case of Bantag and Teves? Kamusta na po sila?
Well, obviously there's an international component to the Teves case, no? He is now arrested and under the custody of the police in Timor-Leste. However, we are awaiting the decision of the courts there, as we have submitted already the request for extradition, no? The NBI, when they got to Timor-Leste, actually that operation was a success because when they had arrived in Timor-Leste, 2 hours after their arrival, the arrest of Teves happened. No? And for them to come home without him is not an unsuccessful operation. In fact, it was successful because the only responsibility of the law enforcement, especially the NBI director, was to have him arrested. So it was a success. I think the director was just being humble when he said that they were being uncooperative over there, but it was not. It was no longer his responsibility. It is the responsibility of the legal team to now go through the process to have him extradited or deported back to the Philippines. So, with these things, we just have to stay patient. We are dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's to make sure that we follow the right process. We afford the respondent due process so that there is nothing that can be attributed to the government saying that we took shortcuts and whatnot. So we have taken every process possible to get this done. And we're here at the tail end now. Once he is back here in the Philippines, we hope that he will muster the courage to finally face his charges in court.
Yung kay Bantag, Asek.
Yung kay Bantag, patuloy pa din po yung manhunt ho natin. No? We have a general idea already of his whereabouts. So it's just a matter of time. Again, with these things, we just have to stay patient. These things don't happen overnight. The wheels of justice, they grind slowly, but they grind very finely. So we just have to stay patient.
Thank you po, Asek.
And no, okay. I think this. Okay, last question. Julie Aurelio, Inquirer. Yeah, it's okay. Mike, please.
May request po yung akbayan for the DOJ to issue a whole departure order against Quiboloy. What do you have to say about that request? Thank you.
Yes, that has been brought up, and I believe the prosecutors have already filed their motion to issue a whole departure order. These are normal legal processes that the prosecutors are very used to. So once you have a respondent or an accused that is a flight risk, especially given the resources that this person has, then the prosecutors are very diligent in making sure that that doesn't happen. No, that the accused is able to leave the country without actually facing the allegations in the proper forum.
But so far, sir, is he on the lookout bulletin of the BI?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for all the questions, Malacanang Press Corps. And again, on the OSAIC and CSIM, the President would like to convene another meeting next month. So we should probably hear another update from that. Thank you, General Manalad, ASEC Lavano, and Attorney Magsaysay of the DOJ. And maraming salamat, Malacanang Press Corps.